Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're a Jeep owner and you've recently been greeted by that dreaded check engine light, you're in the right place. You plugged in your scanner and it spit out the code P0456. So, what does that actually mean? P0456 stands for evaporative emission system leak. Detected very small leak. It sounds complicated, but don't worry. We're going to break it down. First, let's understand what the EVAP system does. Its job is to capture fuel vapors from your gas tank before they escape into the atmosphere, and then route them back into the engine to be burned. It's a closed system, so any leak, even a tiny one, can trigger a fault code. P0456 specifically means your Jeep's computer has detected a very small leak, usually something the size of a pinhole, around 0.02 inches in diameter. Now, what are the common symptoms? Honestly, besides the check engine light, you probably won't notice much. Your Jeep will likely drive just fine. You might, on rare occasions, smell a faint fuel odor. But for a leak this small, that's not very common. The main symptom is simply that annoying light on your dashboard. So, where do you start looking for the problem? Let's start with the easiest and most common culprit. The gas cap. I know it sounds too simple, but you'd be surprised how often this is the issue. First, check if your gas cap is tightened correctly. Most caps will click once they're secure. If it's loose, tighten it, clear the code, and drive for a bit to see if it comes back. Also, inspect the cap's rubber seal. If it's cracked, brittle, or missing, it's not creating a proper seal. A new gas cap is an inexpensive and easy first step. Just make sure you get a quality OEM or equivalent one, as cheap aftermarket caps can sometimes cause the same problem. If the gas cap isn't the issue, we'll have to dig a little deeper. The next things to check are the EVAP hoses and lines. These are typically black plastic or rubber hoses running from the gas tank to the engine bay. Over time, they can become brittle and crack, especially around connections and bends. Get under your Jeep and carefully inspect the entire length of these lines. Look for any visible cracks, holes, or damage. Pay close attention to the area around the EVAP canister, which is usually a black plastic box located near the fuel tank. A little wiggle on the hoses at their connection points can sometimes reveal a loose fit or a hidden crack. Another potential suspect is the EVAP purge solenoid, or purge valve. This valve controls the flow of fuel vapors from the canister to the engine. If it gets stuck open or closed, it can trigger the P0456 code. The purge solenoid is typically found in the engine bay, connected to the intake manifold. You can sometimes hear it clicking when the engine is running, which is normal. A simple test is to disconnect it and try to blow through it. If you can blow through it when it's supposed to be closed, it has failed. Then there's the leak detection pump, or LDP. On many Jeeps, this component is responsible for pressurizing the system to check for leaks. If the pump itself fails, or its O-ring seal is bad, it can cause this code. The LDP is usually located on or near the EVAP canister. Inspecting its seal for cracks is a good idea. Finding a very small leak can be tricky. Professionals use a tool called a smoke machine. This machine pumps a harmless, visible smoke into the EVAP system. Wherever the smoke escapes, that's where your leak is. It's the most effective way to pinpoint tiny leaks in hoses, the fuel tank filler neck, or the EVAP canister itself. If you've checked the gas cap and visually inspected the hoses without success, taking it to a trusted mechanic with a smoke machine might be your best bet. It can save you a lot of time and guesswork. So, to recap, if you get a P0456 code on your Jeep, start with the gas cap, tighten it, and inspect the seal. If that's okay, move on to a thorough visual inspection of all the EVAP hoses and connections. Then, consider the purge solenoid and the leak detection pump. If you're still stuck, a smoke test is the definitive way to find the source of the leak. Fixing this issue is important for passing emissions tests and keeping your Jeep running cleanly. I hope this guide helps you track down that pesky P0456 code. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more DIY repair guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.